Hij is een legende in de wereld van de gospelmuziek. Eigenlijk de vader van de moderne gospelrock. Hij is ook een profeet van deze tijd. En met radicale uitspraken maakt hij veel vrienden, maar soms ook vijanden. En pas was hij hier in Nederland voor een afscheidstournee. Na zijn laatste concert werd hij helaas afgevoerd met ernstige hartklachten naar het ziekenhuis. En het was inmiddels zijn derde attack. Ik ben bij hem op bezoek gegaan in het ziekenhuis. En gelukkig was hij inmiddels weer fit genoeg om met me te praten. Larry Norman. Hi, how are you now, Larry?
Better than I was a few days ago.
You've faced death 3 times now, and you've come back. Not many people get that chance. What is it like?
Well, I only died once. I died the first time, and the doctors beat me up, you know, and brought me back, pounded on me, and I was very peaceful. I wasn't scared before I died, and I wasn't afraid when I came back. I just thought, I'm right here in God's hand, and God is the biggest doctor of all. He's the best doctor of all. So I have nothing to fear. And if I die now, I'm going to heaven. And if I live some more, then I'm going to see my brother and my son. So it was a very nice place to be. My 2 favorite things is my family and God, so I was going to be with one or the other.
Is it really that easy? You're not afraid of God?
No, God is my Father. God loves me. Sometimes we hear that God is watching us and He's taking notes. He's very angry when we sin. So then we think, oh, God must be a judge. And we have to stand in His courtroom, and He says, guilty of this, guilty of that, But the nature of God is that He also loves us. He sees what we do wrong, but He loves us so much, He will forgive what we do if we ask Him to. So we shouldn't be afraid of God. He's a Father who loves us, not a Father who's mad at us. Sometimes in our own families we have a Father who is mad at us very often. But that's not what God is like.
When you have faced death like this, and then come back to the real world, you might say, to the real world, the world, everyday life, what does it look like?
It looks very silly that I should have worried so much about small things that don't matter. When you realize how much control God has over your death and your life, then why should you worry about, oh, what happens in 5 years? Shall I lose my job? Oh, shall I ever find someone to love me? We shouldn't worry about that. We should just think about today. We should say each day to God, I trust you to take care of me today. And I will also take care of myself. I will try to live in a right way. And don't worry about tomorrow, only worry about right now. Life is filled with bombs and guns. Heaven help these little ones who die. I hope they'll all be ready. People, gold, oil, wars, AIDS. I hope you'll all be ready. 'Cause there won't be time to change your mind, and no excuse for being blind. The clouds will open up, Jesus will come down. Those who believe in Him will go home to be with Him. Those who don't believe will be left behind. Don't be left behind. left behind.